Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. It's your girl Hope with JCD Creations. Today, guys, we're going to the ranch. Yep, the Dino Ranch. Here's what we'll be making today, guys. I also did a short. Let me pick her up so you guys can see her up close and personal. And you guys can go ahead and check out my short that I did. Let's get started. We need our container. I've already taped down a box. I filled the paper around to keep it from moving and to keep everything sturdy and stuffed in there. Okay. We're going to be using our, I don't know what this is, our Thunderbolt. Okay. And our main attraction, let me turn it this way because it's big. Our Dino Ranch. Okay, guys. I made these last year and they sold really, really well. So listen, if it's not broke, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep repeating what works for me and what sells for me. And I suggest you guys do the same because at the end of the day, you have to know what your clientele is looking for and what would sell in your area, okay? I'm going to also, let me get my bag of tricks. I'm going to also add bubbles. This Maze Mania. Sidewalk chalk. A cup. And also this Dino Lollipop egg. Isn't that so cute, guys? And of course, you guys, you know, we're going to add our regular snacks that we always add. And I'll be adding 2 eggs with that. Okay, guys? So let's get started. Uh-oh, I'm knocking stuff over. Let's get started, guys. What I'm going to do first, I have to stay. I hope you guys can see me. So let's see. What I'm going to do first is add this on top of this to secure it. Some good old tape on there. Secure it to the box, front and back, guys. And this just to keep these pieces intact. Good and sturdy to me. Okay. Next, we're going to bring this over. And guys, as you can see, I taped it down. I taped the box down, okay? And the reason I haven't put my tissue paper or shred in there yet is because I want to secure this box first. I want to make sure that it's good and secure in here. And that, so I'm going to tape it to that box for securement, okay? Let me center it. Sometimes you got to push your paper down or finagle with these things to get them to where you want them. Okay. So I'm going to secure this down in the back. After I make sure that it's the right location for it. I want to also make sure it's not doing the gangster lean. And so what I normally do, secure one in the back first and one in the front. Okay. To the box. I want to make sure I get down in there real good because I do not want this toppling over on my frame. I do not want this toppling over. Sorry, guys, I was out of frame. You didn't miss anything. All I'm doing is taping this down to the container itself into the box. You see right here where it's that box right there. I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to go between the paper, this contractor's paper, and tape this to the box. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And then once I'm sure that's where I want it, I'm going to bring it to the sides. I'm going to stick this tape through the sides here. Make sure I lean it in the direction I want it to go, so when I secure it, it stays. Okay. Do the same on this side. I was watching some of y'all hauls. Some of y'all went and caught some good old penny sales. I wasn't able to get out to do that. I had other things I had to do yesterday, but I'm so glad that you all was able to take advantage of those sales. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, guys, since I got this stable, I got everything where it needs to be, I'm now going to incorporate my tissue paper. Okay, using the same color as the covering on my box. And the reason I use the box is because it's more sturdy for me to put this box on top of, okay? So I wanted it to have a platform. I'll cover up all our brown paper. Okay. Turn it to the back, add another piece. And what this tissue paper is going to do is give our shred somewhere to land. And it's also going to cover up our brown paper, okay? Next, we're going to add our shred. I ordered a 50-pound box of, the 10-pound box of shred. And so I put it in my little container and bring it on in here, okay? You don't need much because it's the same color as your tissue paper. If you use the same color tissue paper as your shred, you won't need as much shred because it blends in, okay? So, you don't need that much. You're just trying to really secure, put it around the perimeter. I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Put a little more right here, because you know your snacks and your items are going to cover it, okay? So I'll go back and cut the grass later. Let's get this going. Guys, it's crunch time for us, and I have so much work to do. In between appointments and going out of town and taking care of other business, I feel like I'm behind. Although, you know how you feel like you're behind, but you know that you've done something, and you possibly done enough, but you feel like you need to do more. I'm in that stage right now. I feel like I still have a lot to do. But what I've told myself is that whatever I have not done, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to create and keep moving. And when that time comes, whatever I have available, that's what's available. That's it. That's all. I keep saying every day, oh my goodness, I have so much to do. Well, last night I made up my mind that I'm not going to keep saying that. It is what it is at this point. You know, we all go through that phase where we want to have a certain amount, and I'm no longer putting that pressure on myself either. So whatever I have available, that's what's available. Okay, guys, show yourself some grace. Okay. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and get our snacks attached to the front. I'll be doing cotton candy. I'm going to land it right here in the center. Get my tape. All you need is a little piece to secure it in the back. And since it's curled up so much in the front and the top, I'm probably going to put a piece at the top, okay? Stick a piece right here. But when I add a piece to the top, I'll go back and do that after I add all of this in there. Let's get our Doritos in there. I like to make sure of my placement before I get ready to add the tape, because we know sometimes once you add this tape, that's it, okay? You don't want to keep moving it because you don't want to jeopardize the stickiness of it, or you don't want to jeopardize the pulling away of the paper off of the item. However, this tape that I use is easy tape, easy start tape, and it never tears the stuff. So it's gentle on your items, and that's one reason why I use it. I get it from Walmart. And guys, since my table is slippery, I'm going to add this mat up under my, this non-slip mat under my item, okay? Because my table is really slippery with this bucket. Okay, is that, I hope that I'm still in frame, guys. Let's see, okay. My goldfish to the other side. I know that they're going to fit over there. Do a test just to make sure. You can see where I want to land it. That looks perfect to me. So I'm going to stick that right there. Next, I have my Chip Ahoy cookies. I'll try not to be before you long, guys. Excuse me. Everybody's been knocking it out the park with these baskets. I tell you, I have not started on my Frisbee concepts yet, y'all. So, but I am going to make some. So, still classy. LLC on the way, okay? Okay, guys. So, that's going to go right here. These cookies. I'm going to put my tape behind it. I like to do a little measuring on mine before I stick it in there, because I want it to make sure it lands right where I want it to land. Okay. I don't like the fact that it looks like it's a gap right there, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Okay. I'm going to put my tissue and paper in here. Next, I'm going to get my fruit snacks. And I have a gap right here, so I'm going to land these right here in front of my cotton candy. And then what I'm going to do is, let's see, let me pull this off just a minute. All right, I'm going to do that like that. And now I'm going to add that to my cotton candy. And guys, you see how I'm saying that the cotton candy is curled up at the top and it looked like it's pulling away? So what I'm going to do is add a piece of tape to the top of that, and that's going to solve that issue with that. Okay. Stick that right there. Now, sometimes OCD gets in the way, and I feel like I be making the video too long. See how this didn't curl all the way under. And that's another thing, guys. Make sure you make your tape long enough so that when you make your curl under, that it actually stay, okay? Next up, Mr. Rice Krispie Treat. And I'm going to place him right here, guys, in front of that, okay? And that's going to take up that space and that space. It's all about the illusion. You know, sometimes we tend to overstuff. I'm one of them. But I've gotten better with overstuffing these items in here. Okay. So guys, I wanted to know from you all, how are you guys going to be going out, like a week before or the week of? When are you going to go out to sell? That's what I wanted to know. So our placement is right here, okay? So I got tape right there and I got tape right there. So that's going to stick well. And I'm going to cut my grass. I don't cut my grass until after I see where my snacks are going to land or my items are going to land. That way I won't cut too much and have to be like, oh my goodness, let me add some more. So this is, I'm going to puff this chippewa bag out in the bottom and tuck it back in the front so that it could cover up that little hole that was right there. You see how I tilted that back in there? Okay. So now to secure these, I'm going to, since it's curled up, I'm just going to take a piece of tape and attach it. That's it. I love how everybody's keeping these baskets simple with an impact. And that's what we want. We want to make an impact, but we don't want to use too many products or have too much going on. Okay, let's turn her around and see what we've got to do back here. I'm going to spread this out a little bit more just to get it where I want the placement, because some places I need it higher than others. And as you do baskets, to my new basket designers, you'll get a feel for what you need to do, okay? All right. That looks good. So we're going to always start with our flat. Okay, we're going to start with the bubbles. And I don't know why these things are curled up when we bought them, but they're curled up. So we're going to put her about right here. I'm going to put one piece of tape in the back. And I'm going to put one piece in the top. Okay, maybe two pieces in the top to hold it, because the cardboard is so thick on this. But I want to make sure that that it's stuck on there good. So I'm going to put a piece across the top. I like to do mine a long way because it gives it more traction, okay? And it's clear, so no, they're not going to see it. And I like to do the sides as well. You see how it's bent out? And that pulls away from the gift. So I like to do a little bit on the side. right up under the actual bubble. Okay. And guys, this like I said, this Easy Start tape, it doesn't damage your product. So I do love that. And it pulls away fairly easy. See how easy that pulled up? So it's very forgiving tape. Okay. Excuse my reach, guys. Next, we're going to add our egg. It's going to go, oh, you know what? No, let me add my other flat item. We're going to add this. I got this from Dollar Tree. Y'all, if y'all that was on my live saw how nice and neat that Dollar Tree was, man, I have never seen a Dollar Tree that neat and clean and ever. I'm gonna go with ever, okay? And guys, I'm just gonna stick this right here, and then I'm gonna get another little piece and stick it right here. Okay, that's gonna hold it. This is where our egg gonna go. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit because it has that little spinner on it, and I don't want that to interfere with my egg. Let's see. I don't know if I want it that high though. See how I just pulled that off, guys, and it didn't do anything? I'm just gonna bring this over, okay? That way it'll be halfway there, halfway there. And I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna tape this down right here. I bet y'all said this lady taping. But listen, I'd rather tape it than to have it fall apart on me. So we have to make sure our baskets are intact. Especially in my area, because the wind is so bad. The wind took so many of my gifts off of the table last year. And so I had to bring some gifts home to repair because they were unrepairable on site. That's how damaged they were. And so what I'm going to do is stick this to this book right here. This plastic, the tape is sticking partially to the book and to this, okay? Let me get my bag out your way. Next, I'm going to bring in my chalk, my cup, and these are my 2 eggs that I'm going to put in there. I normally put 3, but I'm going to go with 2 because of where I'm putting it. I'm also going to make another one, and I'm not going to put any eggs in it because last time I had people come into my area and they wanted a gift, you know, and it wasn't for Easter, it was for birthday and stuff like that. So I'm going to build this up a little bit because my chalk is heavy. And so I'm going to stick the chalk right here. And guys, I'm going to put it at a little slight angle, okay? So that it could fill that space. I feel like I need to come over some with all of that. This is why you need to find your placement before you tape it down. But I'm good and hard-headed today. And you guys saw my cup. I'm going to add that. And what I'm going to do is get a piece of tape. And I'm going to run it through the handle of the tape. Of the cup. A little thin piece like this. I'm going to take it through the loop of the cup. Right here on the side. Turn it. Stick it. And then I'm going to stick it to the actual box. Okay. And that's going to secure that in there. Okay. Next, I'm going to put my slush puppy in there. Y'all, these things are so good. And me and my grandbaby really need to stop eating them. But hey, you got to test your merchandise. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm going to pull this back up just a minute. Sorry. Because what I think I want to do is fasten this behind that. That way I could secure all of those to secure the cup, the slush puppy at the same time to the box. Okay. And that fills that spot up. So what I need to do is go back to the front. And then I'm going to show you guys how to secure everything together. Well, you know what? Let me go on and do that now. I'm just going to get a long piece of Scotch tape. I'm going to run it from that side of the box. And I try to get as low as I can. That little piece right here is going to bother me. Uh-oh. Okay. Get that long piece and just run it all the way. Pull it as tight as you can and as low as you can. Okay. All the way around to the front. And that's going to secure everything in at one time. Okay. See how I did that? And securing everything at one time. It's not going anywhere. So now for our eggs, what I'm going to do is get some glue dots. Well, we'll get some tape first and glue them and tape them together in the back. And guys, make sure you tape your eggs closed because they will keep coming loose. So if you tape them closed, make sure you tape them closed before you add them to your gift, okay? And so I taped them together. And now what I'm going to do is add a glue dot to the bottom of each one. And then I'm going to just stick it up here in this center part of this toy. But these glue dots are something serious, okay? Now they stuck to my finger. Okay. See how these are stuck together? I got the glue dot on them. And I'm just going to press them down. And there you have it. All right, guys, that's it. We've gone to the ranch. I hope you guys enjoyed your time at the ranch with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm always open for those. And guys, tell me how much you think I should charge for this gift. Okay? Until next time, guys, be the best you that you can be. Don't stress. Allow God to handle the rest. Give yourself some grace with these baskets. Make sure you're resting because I certainly have started resting more. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.